Hello lovelies, in today's video we're talking about 5 different ways to master rich mom style. And what I mean by rich mom is a lady who's got it together and has places to go. So we need outfits that are both beautiful and functional and can just as easily go from school drop off to club lunch to soccer practice. The best part about this video is that regardless of your budget, you can achieve this beautiful, elegant style. One of the most important essentials of rich mom style is having the perfect outer layer, and especially important in fall winter because most of the time this is the only thing that people see of your outfit. So you really want to make sure that you nail that. And once that outer layer is in place, then everything else seems a little bit easier. There's many different styles of coats that can look really elegant and polished. The first outer layer that is a fantastic piece is the trench coat. Trench coats come in many different varieties, so depending on where you live, how much protection you need from the rain and from the elements, then you can find the perfect coat for you. I have a couple here that I really love and that, depending on your style, can really help serve you. The first one is this one by Ziba. It has no belt and a little bit longer than many of the trench coats that I have in my closet. And it comes in 4 different colors. I chose an olive green that is called dark khaki on their website. I love how this looks with many of my outfits, but especially with denim. There's something about having no belt. Having the style coat is slightly 60s. It almost has like a Jackie O feeling to it, and it looks so elegant. And in general, rich mom style is all about neutral, keeping the colors a little muted and warmer, so it kind of has an overall calming effect. Versus when you're wearing brighter colors like yellow, orange, pops of red, it can just be a little bit more attention grabbing and jarring to the eye. The other coat that I really love is the classic belted trench coat. I love just being able to cinch it at the waist and I feel instantly put together regardless of what I'm wearing, including like sweatpants or anything. This one in particular is by Cupshe. I love all of the detail, including the shoulder buttons here and in the back, the double flap. There's a little hint of button detail. It looks really elegant, and it's all these little details in a coat that really matter and that make it look a lot more expensive than it is. So regardless of the price point and the brand that you're shopping, always look for these little pieces of attention to detail that mean a lot. I'm a big stickler for buttons. I always make sure that my buttons are not kind of wiggling around and look like they're about to fall off, because that is so distracting and automatically makes your outfit look cheap. If you want more little tips like this, I have a whole video dedicated on 9 different reasons that your outfit looks cheap and how to fix them, because most of them have easy solutions. But it's just even being aware of the problem that is half the battle. The other outer layer that I'm really loving for fall that can make you look a lot more expensive is a scarf coat. One of them is Totem inspired. This scarf coat was something that we started seeing a lot last winter, and everybody came up with an iteration of it. So we saw that wool in the beautiful grays and camels and blacks with the contrast stitching, the original prototype by Totem. And I see even brands like Ziba having their version of it. I just recently got this coat back here that is beautiful. It's got a removable scarf, but you can kind of wrap it around. A big trend for 2024 is having very much a high neck detail in everything, from tops to coats, where that high neck is really visible. And what I love about this coat in particular is that you can remove it. So if you decide that you just don't need the scarf or not into it anymore, you can take it off, and it's not that commitment of, you know, the weather or having it be a trend this season. Other coat that is great, especially if you live in warmer climates or if you're having a particularly warmer fall day, is what I'll call a midi trench. So we've seen a lot of cropped trench coats. I also love something that can hide my bum. For example, like when you are maybe just got finished working out or you're still in leggings and you want to cover your behind. I really love not having just a cropped trench coat. This one is also by Cupshe. It's got a lot of really nice detail. Just popping this on just automatically makes everything look a little bit more polished. And again, it's having those layers that you can pull on over anything and have them seamlessly go from whatever activity it is that you have for the day. If you're a lover of black, then you're going to rejoice. Second way to master rich mom style is by really making the most of your blacks and using them as a blank canvas. If you don't have this already, one of the items that I recommend that you get is a mock neck or a turtleneck in black. This knit is such a great foundation for any outfit, with anything from slip skirts to denim to trousers. Beautiful canvas for necklaces and other colors as well. So a couple of colors that we've seen a lot this fall is number 1, burgundy, and burgundy and black are such a strong color combination, as well as forest green. So forest green and black always looks really, really elegant together, and having that black canvas is just a great way to add some of these colors that are really trendy for fall 2024. Burgundy, forest green, and camel. couple of outfits leveraging this black canvas, the black turtleneck, black jeans, burgundy boots, either trench coat that I showed you here. And it's not about making big, massive color blocks. Many times I am wearing a completely monochrome look, but I'm just adding in these colors woven in strategically. So they're not the primary focus of the outfit, but it adds more texture and dimension to the overall look. Along with a black knit turtleneck, I recommend that you get a black dress that is your go-to maxi dress that's comfortable, fits the climate that you live in. I have a couple of affordable recommendations. One of them is by Amazon. It looks like a dress, but it's actually a two-piece set. It's a black dress and it's got a little crop top over. So it's kind of flexible in terms of layering in case you don't need the top layer. And then the other one is also by Cupshe, which is today's video sponsor. I am so happy to be working with them because they're a brand that I've been working with for the last couple of years. They focus on making trendy yet timeless styles accessible to women, and not just from a price point perspective, but also from a sizing perspective. I had the opportunity to see their show in Miami Swim Week a couple of years ago. I was so inspired by their runway models. They had every shape, size, and ability walking down the runway. And it was really inspiring to see so much inclusivity. And it made me really proud to have a relationship with this brand. I also have a discount code. It's Ziba15 for 15% off their entire website, including the pieces that I'm showing you here today. If you haven't checked them out before, start out by being very strong in swimwear and resort wear. And then over the last couple of years, they have really started incorporating more knits, jackets, and workwear as well. So I'm excited to be part of their journey and share some of their pieces with you today. Another great way to incorporate rich mom style is by leveraging dark denim. Dark denim is so classic, and especially in the fall, it just really invites the use of all of the colors that we're seeing a lot lately. Like, as I mentioned before, the chocolates, the forest greens, and the burgundies. And there's a couple pieces that I have been using a lot that I've shared with you in other videos. The first is this top by J. Crew Factory that has such a beautiful saturation of blue, and I love combining them with their straight leg jeans that is a very similar shade. And this is another wonderful canvas and alternative to black that you can use for outfits that are a little bit more casual and that require a little bit more rough and tumble than like trousers or a dress. And this outfit looks great together, but I also really love dark denim jeans on their own. They are also a wonderful bottom for other tops that look really, really expensive. Like, for example, this Henley top that I'll take the trench coat off now. This top that again have passed my button test, and then the material, see how beautiful like the light shines off of it. This top is also by Cupshe, so it's got the 15% off discount code. So I love this beautiful camel color with the dark jeans that I'm actually wearing right now, and then a statement belt, one of the coats, an instant classic. Dark denim jeans also look really great with a white button down. You can always add a sweater vest or even a crop jacket like this one that looks very lady who lunches, that is also by Cupshe. It's in one of the season's most surprising trendy color. It's that beautiful, very light butter yellow. This is such a chic outfit and it's so comfortable, and again, looks appropriate for so many different things. Wearing the dark denim, butter yellow, and some T-bar loafers or knee-high boots. Wonderful classic outfit. I also have another cropped tweed jacket that is by Golia. It is really beautiful. It's very Chanel inspired. It's black and white with pearl buttons that I will show you right here on the side. This is another iteration of this outfit idea. If you're finding this video helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you want to learn how to build a classic, elegant wardrobe with wearable trends, then you're in the right place. I share weekly videos dedicated to this, and I also love to talk about fashion, so I share a lot of fashion trend videos and just kind of what I call fashion gossip. So if this sounds good to you, hit the subscribe button. Now, the fourth way to master rich mom style is by using sets, because sets help you look put together when you're having one of those days that you don't want to think about combining anything. You don't want to think about 3-color rule or anything like that. The work has already been done for you because they're sets and they come together. There's a couple of sets that I really like, ranging from a suit set here from Bitchy Collection that I've shared in previous videos. And then if you live in a warmer climate, I have something for you. This is a vest short set that I wore in New Orleans. I realized that my southern friends still have a lot of really warm weeks ahead, if not months. So if you want to look really fall, but you're finding that you just can't do the blazers and the layers and the trenches and scarves, then wearing a vest is your best bet because it looks really polished and it's a layer. Is also by Cupshe. I got so many compliments on it. It looks really elegant and so easy to wear. The fifth and arguably the most important part of rich mom style are your accessories. All of these outfits and these essential buckets that I shared with you are very basic and blank canvas like. This is a great time to utilize accessories. Sometimes people think that The simpler your outfit is, or if it's very basic, then you probably shouldn't wear that much jewelry, or you shouldn't accessorize that much because your outfit is so basic. And it's the contrary. When you have a blank canvas, like a monochrome look, or with just a dark denim with this type of top like I'm wearing today, I'm leveraging my accessories as much as possible without being over the top. So it's finding that balance. So here I'm just wearing a statement watch with drop pearl earrings, and then a couple of layered necklaces that are subtle and aren't competing too much with the buttons here, but still are bringing the outfit to life, even though I'm just wearing jeans and a simple knit. These are a couple of bracelets that I'm not wearing right now, but I wear them a lot. They're called the Aura bracelets. They're really comfortable. We're seeing this chunkier jewelry be really trendy for fall 2024, and these are a really great investment. I wear them all of the time, and I actually have something embarrassing to share with you. I had these before and I lost them. I travel a lot, and I travel a lot with them. And after 3 months of not finding them, I had to go and buy them again because that's how much I love them. I have never done that before. I don't usually lose jewelry, number one. And number two, I would never dream of getting something again after I've had it for as long as I did. So it just says a lot that I went out and bought them again. This is a really great statement piece that is not cheap, but it won't break the bank. These range from about $300 to about $2,000, depending if you get like little diamond bars in between, which my other ones used to have. But it was kind of my punishment to myself to not get the diamonds again, because apparently I don't deserve them. But I still wanted to look very much, and I got them again. And so that's my deep, shameful secret. But the other thing that is really important is, of course, your handbag. And I have shared a lot of opinions on handbags, but one that will always make you look polished and very rich mom style is by having a structured bag, such as actually any of these that I'm showing you here. A great way to look a little bit more polished. I also love a slouchy bag, but that tends to make you look a little bit more relaxed and fluid. And because we're wearing these coats and we already have kind of very basic, comfortable outfits on, then having a slouchy bag will kind of take you in a direction that maybe doesn't look quite as polished. This is a newer tote that I really love from Sagmont. It has the crossbody option. I just always wear it like a top handle bag. If I'm like on a shopping trip with my kids or something, I'll use the crossbody, but I really love the way that this looks. What I try to do is I try to not spend that much money on basics that don't necessarily have to be expensive for the sake of being expensive, but spending more money on accessories and shoes, jewelry, and things that can really bring the outfits to life. I'll share the video where I talk about some controversial, unpopular opinions about handbags right here. I would love to hear what you think. And so I'll see you there. And if you had fun with me today, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I hope to see you really soon.